Joining us in the studio is Ole Miss student Mindi Phillips to tell us about a clothing drive going on at Ole Miss to support Smithville tornado victims.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. And yes, Mindi, why is starting this relief important to you?
Well, it started out as I got on Facebook Wednesday to see where all the damage had happened, and when I noticed Smithville was the biggest part that had been affected, it really broke my heart because I went to elementary school there. I grew up there. My sister graduated from there. And I have so many memories in that town. And when a friend of mine posted a picture and she stated where it was, and I couldn't see the actual building that was supposed to be there, it broke my heart, and I really wanted to help the people that I grew up with.
All right, and how are the residents of Smithville dealing with the damage at this time?
It's been devastating. Basically, there's 2/3 of the town was wiped out in a matter of 10 seconds.
Wow.
And so it's been one thing after another going through the rubble. A friend of mine found something from their house about 1.5 miles away from where the foundation was. Another friend of mine, the house is completely leveled. It's just the platform left.
Wow.
And so they're really pulling together, though.
Yeah, and some of the damage, that's devastating.
That's what the entire town looks like. We're so thankful to the National Guard who are actually there. They're pulling for our safety. It all started out with, people coming by just to see the damage, and that's where they come in. That's when they came in. They wanted to make sure that the people were, not just there to take things and things along those lines. So we're so thankful that they're there.
Good. And how do you think the city will look about a year from now? Because they're already starting to make progress, and we see that right now it's just terrible. But what do you think about a year would do?
It's going to be different. I do know that, and it's strange because that town's been there for so long, and all the landmarks that you're used to, that you grow up, and that person lives down the street right there, their house isn't there anymore. So it's going to be a completely different city, but I think we'll all be stronger for it, and I'm hoping that the school will be able to be rebuilt to a better school and a bigger school, because I know it's slightly growing, although there's only 900 people in the town. Hopefully that with all of this, it can continue to grow.
Okay, and then can you tell us about what people can do to help?
Right now, every day this week, I am setting up a table, me and a lot of volunteers with the School of Pharmacy. We're setting up a table at the Student Union from 12 to 4. They can bring any donations. We're accepting money, which will go through the pharmacy school, and then they'll take it to a local chapter that's there. I know in Smithville are accepting those type of things. We're accepting food, clothes, pet supplies. A lot of people are forgetting that they need dog food and cat food and things like that for the animal shelters. Anything that you can think of. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? People brush their teeth. Oh, I can get a toothbrush, I can get a tube of toothpaste, that sort of thing. That's what we're mainly asking for, is just whatever you feel like you need to bring, just go ahead and bring it and we'll be there. I personally have started, in the works of starting, a nonprofit organization to help smaller towns that don't get the same accreditation. And so we are going out different places and basically becoming a distribution center. So if you want to donate something to Hackleburg, Alabama or Haleyville, Alabama, I will be able to grab a contact and go from there.
Okay, perfect. So make sure you stop by the union and make all the donations possible from 12 to 4, you said?
12 to 4.
All this week. Thank you, and back to you in the studio.